Donna Adelson was handed through an undercover officer an envelope with some information in. This is when the police were on to what was going on, and they wanted to get her reaction of what is in this envelope, what is this about, and it's about the hit on Dan. She plays kind of stupid in the street, but then eventually makes a call to Charlie Adelson. Let's take a listen to that phone call. This is Donna and Charlie.
Hi, Mom. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I grabbed the wrong one. This is Donna and Charlie.
Letter to you or something? I've got some paperwork hand delivered to me. You're being sued? No, that's what I thought it was, but I'm going to talk to you. Does it involve me or other people? Well, probably both of them. What's that? Probably the two of them. So you probably have a general idea what I'm talking about.
It's kind of hard to understand her, but basically what she does say in there, it involves you and me. Little again, kind of incriminating. It's interesting, her whispering on the phone as if like, what are you doing? I mean, it's if you're going to be picked up regardless. But what's your reaction to that? Where Donna is she's kind of realizing that maybe some people are, at this point she doesn't realize it's another undercover officer. She thinks this is just kind of part of the mafioso type hit deal that's going on, and discussing it with Charlie.
Yeah, she's certainly trying to be cagey. And, this is a smart lady. She's, in many cases has terrible judgment and she's pathological, but she's not stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it also makes me think of a crime boss.
Yeah. Yeah, very much so. I want to watch one more clip here of the whole clan. This is Wendy. This is her being interrogated, but reacting as some of the officers tell her that Don Markell has been shot and is not going to make it. I'm curious because, again, Wendy, no charges ever made against her. And obviously, this was her ex-husband, so usually that's the person we're talking about that they're going after, but it's everybody but her this far. Let's take a look and we'll talk about her reactions on the other side.
There was a shooting at your home, or your ex-husband's home, at 2116 Trescott. Okay. Your ex-husband, Daniel, all right, has been taken to the hospital. He's not going to survive.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I have a lot of friends.
I know.
How do you know that?
Well, you had two of them up there for a last-minute lunch date, right?
Last minute?
Well, I mean, you went up there. You're sitting with them. You have friends.
I do. What I meant by it is that Danny didn't treat me very well, and I'm so scared that maybe someone did this. Not because they hate Danny, but because they thought this was good somehow.
Oh, are you saying that you think maybe one of your friends would have done something like this?
Who would do this?
I don't know. That's why you're here, and that's why we're talking. Would you ever ask someone to do something like this?
Not in a million years.
Okay. Do you think someone would do this for your benefit without asking you?
No.
What good does it serve?
I made my brother, his name is Charlie, the one I'm really close to, he makes a lot of jokes in bad taste, and it was a joke he made. He bought the TV for me this morning that got broken, and then I was talking to him about whether it made sense to pay to fix it or whether I should get a new one, and it was always his joke that, like, he knew Danny treated me badly, and it was always his joke. He said, I looked into hiring a hitman, and it was cheaper to get you this TV, so instead I got you this TV. I mean, he would never. he's my big brother, and he's been taking care of me since I was little, but he would never. And I told that to the repair guy this morning.
Right. That's okay.
I said, he asked me how much it cost, and I said I didn't know because it was a gift, because my brother said it was cheaper than a hitman. It was my divorce present.
Okay.
Such a horrible thing to say. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
But even my family, who felt like I had been mistreated, would never do something like this. Never.
Consciousness of guilt. I mean, she's literally offering everyone up on a platter, going, it wasn't it wasn't Charlie. He just made jokes about killing him. My whole family, they don't like him, but they wouldn't do this either. I mean, why would you even bring those things up?
Yeah, it makes, I mean, her reaction, her shock certainly looks genuine. Do people fake those things sometimes? Yes. But, is it possible that on some level it rang true for
Yeah.
her? Because, yeah, why even mention it if you didn't have this sense of, oh my God, this could be what they orchestrated?
And sense of is one thing. I mean, you can kind of get, one can connect dots and go, I think this person might do something like this. But if you don't have proof of it, you don't know about it, you can't predict it, and you really can't do anything in terms of stopping them if you want, unless you go and talk to them. But you can't go and press charges or something like that unless there's actually something that's going on. But if you know about it, that's a little bit different. From Wendy, do you think it was just kind of that sense of, I wouldn't put it past these people to do this, again, because probably of that meshed family where everybody's looking out for each other in such an extreme way that's kind of how she knows life works with the Adelsons.
Yeah. And it seems like if she were truly in on the plot and knew when it was going to happen, she wouldn't have brought up her brother.
Yeah.
She would have just been very careful to not go there and maybe have some alternate suspects in mind, or, maybe it could have been so and so. You would have thought that she would have had the awareness to direct away from her family rather than mentioning them all.
Yeah, that was the weird thing. It does make me wonder, as they kind of take the Adelsons down one by one, if we ever are going to see charges against Wendy. And I don't know that we will. Because I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't. She's the one of all of these people that I really kind of feel maybe didn't know, but
Maybe didn't know.
knew the potential of her family. We'll
Yeah.
find out. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. Be sure to follow us wherever you download podcasts, and especially Apple Podcasts, where you can get advanced episode and premium content on our premium channel right there. Also, be sure to follow us on social media so you don't miss any breaking updates on the stories that matter to you most. We're on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook. Just search Hidden Killers Podcast with Tony Brueski, and you'll find us right there. Again, thanks for watching.